Hello, my friends, good people. You're most welcome to this show, The Promise, brought to you by Emmanuel Sanji and sponsored by so many other people that we will be bringing on the show. This show is a reflection of what we have gone through and how we have bounced back and how we can actually evolve. So I wanted us to reflect briefly on how 2020 went, because we had so many negative things and challenges in 2020. Well, 2020 indeed was a year that we will never forget. But to hate it and to wish it away would also mean that we're letting go of this great opportunity to learn some of the most crucial lessons that 2020 has taught us. All of us, and some of us more than others, have learned patience, empathy, minimalism. Like, really, we don't need so much. We have survived challenges. We have thrived. We have adapted like never before. And some of us have healed from personal tragedies, me included. These are the great teachers. These are the great lessons that 2020 taught us. Life will certainly not change on the 1st of January. Our problems and our tragedies will not go away, like just because the date has changed. That's almost like a mental small screen that the new year and I'll be in Happy Valley once again. Life changes only when our mindsets change. And the quickest way to change our mindset is to stop saying that I hated 2020 and replace it with I learned a lot of wonderful lessons in 2020 and I have truly grown. If you keep hating 2020, we will almost actually allow our brain not to process and accumulate all these crucial life lessons. So, as we enter this new year, this program, let's look back at 2020 with utmost respect, honor. And if you're brave, let's look at 2020 with immense gratitude, because gratitude tricks the brain and puts it in a place of abundance. It helps us focus on what we have rather than what we don't have. And the truth is, we have all evolved, matured, and grown at another level altogether. So I salute 2020, I honor it, and I respect it. And with that mindset, I enter the new year, I enter this program, hoping that you will join me on this journey. And here is wishing you a happy, good, wonderful attention to this program that we bring to you. So let's go for a short break and introduce you the other topics that we're going to discuss today. Thank you. All right, you're most welcome back, my dear viewers and listeners. This is Emmanuel once again, bringing you this program, The Promise. So, we talked about this promise that the insurance offers, because insurance, let's face it, is just a promise that you get whenever you sign the dotted lines. You enter a contract with an insurer to take care of your challenges, your claims, your risks once they happen. But do you really know it? Or we're just trying to learn this? So this program wants to make you learn and embrace this culture of insurance. Just like about 10 years ago, when the banking culture was introduced. Remember, I was still in school. Many people didn't have bank accounts, but the banking industry promoted, of course, with the involvement of the policymakers like Bank of Uganda, they made getting a bank account so easy. Because remember, our old people will tell us getting a bank account was such a very complicated thing, but now it's almost actually very free of charge. So we also want to take this same concept to insurance, and we use this name, The Promise, because we want people to understand it, to gain more trust and confidence in this subject, because it has not been taken on. As we have seen with the insurance penetration figures for the last almost 5 years, have always been below 0.8%. As of 2019, the last report that we had from our regulator, the Insurance Regulatory Authority. Our insurance penetration, meaning that's the contribution that the insurance industry contributes to the gross domestic product of the country, is less than 0.65%. And it was hit further during the time of COVID. Possibly we shall get that report as the year goes by, and this program will help you break down that report. So there's a lot that we can discuss, but we also need to know who the players are so that they can guide us and give us that assurance that they'll honor their promises whenever a challenge happens. But we want to know what is their promise once a claim happens, because a claim is, okay, for your understanding, a claim is whenever any damage happens to you, to the things that you have insured. It could be your vehicle, it could be your home, it could be your business, it could be your health. Yeah, you get a problem, you go to the hospital, that's a claim. Yeah, so whenever all that happens, we need to know how soon, how quick, how responsible are these people going to reach out to us as the users of this service, but also as the people in the industry. What are we doing better to improve this service? So this is what we're going to delve deeper. And for a brief introduction about insurance, I know most of you have had only insurance whenever you hear Omusologwa government on our vehicles. Yeah. Indeed, that third-party insurance is the lowest form of insurance that you will see. But it's an act of parliament that was set up in 1989 to protect the pedestrians who are knocked by reckless drivers and they run away. So this product or this package was brought up back in the day to compensate up to 1 million Uganda shillings, which was a lot of money back then, but right now it's almost nothing. So what more can you do right now to enhance such challenges whenever they happen? So we have started by knowing what third party does. It only costs about 68,000, and these days we are using our phones. So long you put in mobile money, your number plate, and it will show you how much you are supposed to pay. You pay it and you go to any outlet that offers third party and you get it. And whenever you want to claim, you can just know the insurance company that you're going to use, and then you go there. They'll have to sort it out with demand letters. There are so many letters that you will require, but we need to know how better they can come down so that we can enjoy this whole experience. We are going to learn more about comprehensive insurance. We shall learn the domestic packages. We have seen homes all the way from the time you enter the airport until up to Kampala. You see very many homes you are seeing constructed. These homes, we don't spend more than 8 hours in a day because we just go there to rest, and most of the time we're at home. I mean at the workplace. So what happens during that time you're away from home? There are so many risks, there are so many burglars, we are in a very traumatic time, there's so much high criminality levels. So how do you respond to all that? There are domestic packages, domestic home owners insurance packages, domestic packages. There are so many packages that we can offer. The packages we have for the business people that have come up and at a very affordable rates, but we shall also explain what they really cover. Better to hope, we have to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst for all the situations that we enter. So let's tune in next time. Thank you. Emmanuel with a promise.